Wow, y'all ever heard of Robert Smalls? Robert Smalls was no joke. Did y'all know what he did? He stole a Confederate ship and freed other slaves, guys. Come back so I can tell you all about it.
Welcome, my loves, to a space so free where art and music dance with me. I'm a mom, a me, a friend so true. With galaxy near, we shine bright too. Creativity flows, AI in my hands, turning dreams into art so grand. If you need magic, I've got the key. I'll make something special, just wait and see. Join the gang, come take a ride, where laughter and love live side by side. Hit subscribe, don't be shy, let's spread some joy, let spirits fly. Affirmations, light and love, lifting you high like stars above. No bad vibes, just hearts that glow. Together we rise, together we grow. I'm silly, wild, a joke I play, but love is the message every day. Don't pay me no mind, just smile with me. This gang's for all, so let's be free. Join the gang, come take a ride, where laughter and love live side by side. Hit subscribe, don't be shy, let's spread some joy, let spirits fly. Join the gang, come take a ride, where laughter and love live side by side. Hit subscribe, don't be shy, let's spread some joy, let spirits fly. Join the gang, come take a ride, where laughter and love live side by side. Hit subscribe, don't be shy, let's spread some joy, let spirits fly.
This video may contain copyrighted material used for educational, transformative, or commentary purposes, constituting fair use under Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Law. And it's also my
Hey now, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We're here to talk about Robert Smalls, the enslaved man who stole a Confederate ship and freed other slaves. Robert Smalls was born 1839 and he expired 1915. He was an enslaved man from Beaufort, South Carolina, who became a Civil War hero, a ship captain, a businessman, and a U.S. congressman. His daring escape from slavery is one of the most remarkable stories in American history. Wow. Early life and enslavement. Smalls was born into slavery in 1839 in Beaufort, South Carolina. As a young boy, he was hired out to work in Charleston, where he learned about ships and navigation, eventually working as a deckhand, sailmaker, and pilot. By the time the Civil War began, Smalls was forced to work aboard the CSS Planter, a Confederate transport ship, as its pilot. The Daring Escape. May 13th, 1862. Smalls carefully planned his escape for weeks, studying the movements of the white Confederate officers. The plan? The CSS Planter was a supply and transport ship used by the Confederates to move weapons and soldiers. Smalls knew the officers left the ship overnight, trusting the enslaved crew to stay put. But on May 13th, 1862, before dawn, Smalls and the other enslaved crew members took control of the ship while the officers were ashore. Disguising himself as the captain, Smalls put on a Confederate uniform and a straw hat to resemble the ship's white captain. He gave the correct signals at 5 Confederate checkpoints in Charleston Harbor to avoid suspicion. As they neared the Union blockade, Smalls hoisted a white bedsheet as a surrender flag and sailed towards the Union fleet. Why was this huge? Smalls delivered the CSS Planter, its weapons, and intelligence on Confederate operations to the Union. He freed himself, his family, and 12 other enslaved people aboard the ship. His bravery also convinced President Abraham Lincoln to allow black soldiers to fight in the Civil War. Okay? I told you Charles was that. He was that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. No, but seriously, Robert Smalls was a war hero and political leader. After the escape, Smalls became a Union ship captain. He was given command of the USS Planter, the first black man to captain a U.S. Navy vessel ever. Okay? Ever. He was a war strategist. He helped the Union navigate Confederate waters and recruit black soldiers. And ultimately, he was a congressman. After the war, he returned to South Carolina, bought his former enslaver's house, and was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, where he fought for black rights. Okay, okay. Now, why we don't be hearing about him? Now, I'm going to say this because, a lot of times in different states, they will talk about, they talk about their state history. So in South Carolina, they may be teaching this to them. So I I went to school in New Jersey mostly, but I did go to school in other states down south, and they taught about those states when I went, as well. So that could be why we don't know about him, but black people should know about him, right? Because legacy and impact is important. Smalls proved that enslaved people were intelligent, courageous, and capable of leadership, contradicting racist beliefs at the time. He helped pass laws supporting education for black children and fought against voter suppression. Mm-mm-mm. Stuff we still going through today. His story is often overlooked in mainstream history, but his actions changed the course of the Civil War. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And for those who didn't know about Robert Smalls, they learned something. And I hope you like the picture that I got for him. Um, yeah, I was just really surprised because I thought the story sounded familiar to me, but as I kept reading, it was like, no, I don't think I really know this story. So it was a very good little known fact that I wanted to share with you guys. And I hope that you found value in it. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you watch the video all the way to the end, why don't you put hashtag history in the comments? Hashtag history. And I thank you for hanging on in there to the end of the video. And don't forget to share the video, subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and tell me what you think about it. All right, guys? Love you guys.
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair. Bye.